Hi friends, good evening. How you all doing? All right, so in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you how to take care of your rabbit babies, especially in situation whereby you lost the mother. And this tip is going to be very useful for those who have a very small farm, especially whereby when the mother died, maybe it's a week or 2 weeks after nursing the baby due to whatever reason it may be that the mother died, and there is no extra mother that gave birth into that same period that you can foster those baby to. So in order for the babies not to die, this is something you can do, especially in situation whereby the babies have been nursed by the mother for like a week, at least 5 to 7 days or 10 days before she died. This is very applicable. If the mother has nursed them for 5 to 7 days, then they don't have to die anymore. It's a very simple thing you can do to actually help them to stay alive. They don't have to die because their mother died. All right, so what you need to do is we're going to keep those baby in their nest box, but you will have to keep them inside the house, not outside. Now they will need some level of temperature, which comes from their mother when they are feeding, but now that the mother is no more, you can't keep them outside. So at least until they are 3 to 4 weeks before you can bring them outside out of the house. So you're going to keep them inside the house. And of course, keeping them inside the house does not mean they should be inside the heat. They definitely need fresh air. So you have to ensure that you keep them in a place where there is breeze blowing. You understand? So, and you're going to get either of Danomic or Peak Milk or Trican Milk. Danomic, Peak Milk or Trican Milk. Any of these three can be used. So you mix it with water, and then you get your egg. You mix the egg with the Danomic, Peak Milk or Trican Milk. And I personally recommend that you should use the liquid milk. But in a situation where you couldn't get the liquid milk, you can actually use the powder milk as well. Now you're going to mix it together with the egg that you have gotten, raw egg, whether local egg or whether the local chicken egg or the normal egg you get from the store. Any of them can be used, and then you are going to get a little warm water. I did not say hot water. You are not trying to cook the egg actually. So warm water can work. So you mix it, you mix the milk with the egg and with warm water, so that there will be a little warm temperature to the mixture, and then you give the babies via syringe in their mouths. Yes, you give them via syringe in their mouths, and you can do that by giving them 0.5 ml per kit. So one kit we have 0.5 ml in the morning and in the evening every day. In the morning, in the evening, in the morning, in the evening. 0.5 ml of the milk, that solution that has been diluted with the egg, mixed together with a little bit of warm temperature, warm water, just a little warm water. It does not have to be hot. Please understand, because anytime they are breastfeeding from their mother, the milk that comes from the mother is always warm. That's why we're using warm water. So you can do that, and by the time you do it, you will see the babies are growing and they're getting bigger. And when that is happening, that shows you that they are actually growing as a result of the fostering you are doing by yourself anyway. So by the time they get to 4 weeks, you can start putting some little feed in their nest box. You understand? You are still feeding them with the mix and milk and egg mixture that you are making. You continue giving them, but by this time you will see that they have started growing bigger, so they will need to start eating something. So you can put a little feed in their nest box. You understand? Just pour it there, or put it in a little container where they can easily eat by themselves. So but at 4 weeks, you can remove them from the nest box, put them inside the cage, put some feed there, and then you continue the milk until they are 5 weeks. You understand? If they are short in number, maybe we're talking about 5 rabbits, you can stop at 5 weeks. But if they are up to 8 rabbits or 10 babies, then I will advise you to continue until 6 to 7 weeks based on their growth rates. Until 6 to 7 weeks based on their growth rates. But by 6 weeks, they will definitely be in good shape. You understand? So this is another thing you can do to help your rabbit babies to survive. If 1 week or 2 weeks after the mother gave birth to them, the mother died, if you give them this milk and egg mixture, they are definitely going to survive and they will not die. So in cases where you don't have a nursing mother, another nursing mother, because if you have an Ayla rabbit and a black giant rabbit or a Palomino rabbit or an hybrid Dutch or anyone or New Zealand white rabbit mother, and one give birth today, another one give birth maybe tomorrow or next tomorrow, if one of them maybe if one of them should die maybe a week or 2 weeks after nursing the baby due to whatever reason the reason may be, the best thing is to foster those babies to the other mother. You understand? Yeah. And to foster them is very simple. You take the second mother that you are trying to go and add this new baby to, you take her out of the cage so that she's not there when you are adding those new babies there. You understand? You take her completely out of the cage so that she will not know that you are adding new baby to her offsprings. You understand? And also, I would advise you to only add babies from mother that their delivery interval is not more than 3 to 4 days. So one gave birth today, another one gave birth in the next 4 days. You can foster their babies together. But if it's up to a week, it's not advisable. You understand? The growth rates and the difference in their size will definitely indicate for the mother that you have added some new baby and she might not attend to them. You understand? So you add them to the nest box when the mother is away, and when you are done adding, you return the mother back into her cage. By the time she checks them, most likely she will not notice that you have added anything. You understand? You can also pull some 4 from her body and add it to the nest box, so that when she comes to the nest box, she will not smell the smell of new babies. She will just smell the smell of her 4 that you added there, so she will not know that you added anything. You understand? Also, this mixture of milk and egg is very good in a situation whereby maybe a particular mother is currently nursing 7 babies, and another one died, and that one has 8 babies. You cannot go and add 8 babies to this one 7 babies. They will be too much. You understand? So what you do is to take maybe like 3 out of this one, add it to this one 7. That makes it 10. 10 is still okay. She can take care of it. The remaining one, use the milk and egg mixture that I just explained now to take care of them. You understand? Because if you add all of them to that mother, the stress will be too much. She will go lean, she will go slim, and she might not even breastfeed them as much as you ought to, because she feels that anytime you come and breastfeed them, there are too many babies sucking her breast, and it will start turning negatively on her. You understand? So you might want to take just a little, give it to that one, and then let the other ones be on the milk and egg mixture. You understand? And then you are good to go. So that is another very simple trick to help your rabbit baby to survive in any case where their mother died. Now let me say this as well. I always advise you to deworm your female rabbit before you cross them, so that when you deworm them like that, they will be able to stay strong during pregnancy and even after pregnancy. You understand? Then after your rabbit has given birth, pay attention to your rabbit. Make sure that the rabbit is not losing blood and the rabbit is eating. Yes, it's very important that your rabbit must eat after giving birth. So it's not really a good thing to lose a mother rabbit after she has given birth, because she is in the best position to take care of her babies by herself, not you. So it's always good to guard against things that can lead to her mortality. So, it's just good for her to be alive. You understand? So that is very, very important. However, in cases where something happened and she couldn't make it, the best thing for you to do is what I just mentioned. Also, let me say this. I think some people contacted me last month and they had this complaint, and I gave them the solution, which has actually helped them, and the mortality of their rabbit baby stopped. So let me mention it in this video as well. In situation where your rabbit is releasing yellowish poo, your rabbit baby, that is baby between 10, maybe day 1 to day 15, if they are releasing yellowish liquid, you understand, in the nest box, and they are dying one after the other, you don't know what the problem is. Most of the time the problem is with the mother. The mother is sick, but because the mother is grown up, she can handle it. The babies cannot. So most of the infection that is dealing with the mother, and she is still alive, she cannot withstand them. The babies cannot withstand them. So as long as they are breastfeeding from her, they are getting infected and they are dying. So what you do is simply inject the mother with ivermectin injection. If you don't know how to inject ivermectin injection, you can get Fluoxetine or oral ivermectin. There's an oral ivermectin drug that can be put in their water. You understand? If you do that, your rabbit babies will stop dying, because they will also partake of the injection through the breast milk. You understand? So they will stop dying. So that is what you can do to stop your rabbit babies from dying. I hope this helped. If you have any question, drop it in the comment section. I'll be there to answer your question. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye for now.